everyone. This is our idea of a date, I guess. We are going to trim limbs and trees at the new land. So, I don't think I've ever taken you all down our new driveway before, but I'm going to show you what it looks like and you will see exactly why we're trimming limbs today. So when you're in our driveway, the limbs, like here, will actually rub the side of the vehicles. So we need to trim them up. So we're gonna come through and limb up through here so that stuff like this doesn't scrape the top and scrape down the sides of the vehicle, because like the whole way up the driveway. I really like that our driveway is long, that it is really off the road, that unless if you come down in here, you're coming down in here for a reason, because the way it's tucked up in here and the placement of kind of how our land is, and you go up in there and it kind of curves around and you weave back, it's like this the whole way down. So we've got to go through and just clear out some limbs along the side and see if we can make a dent in this very long driveway. Where are you starting at?
I'm gonna try to get this one right here.
How are you gonna reach that?
I'm gonna stand on the truck or something. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to reach it, but like if you could. Okay. There you go. Yeah, much better.
And burn them, but honestly, by throwing them up into the woods, we're actually just giving making habitats for other animals. Birds can get up in there, deer might get up there and like hide. So we're just going to take the limbs that we cut down, and shove them back up into the woods. I probably should have worn gloves. Careful up there. So why are you worrying about some of these that are up high?
The shed is going to be sitting up on a truck. I guess it'll be about that high. So I don't want the limbs to rip the siding off when they come through.
Alright, hey, it's looking a lot better though. It's opened it up a lot through there. So yeah, the sheds are supposed to be coming this week, hopefully. Just like they were supposed to come last week, but then the rain held us off some. So we have cleared this out to make this path wide enough for the shed on the truck to be able to fit through. And then like he was saying, making sure we've got the high limbs cleared out so that they don't rip the side of the siding off or hit the roof and everything on the shed as it comes through.
Okay.
All right, and then there's that one right there we need to hit too. All right, so as I start going back in here, I'm gonna try to halfway do this going backwards. Wow, there's a mud puddle. You can definitely tell the difference in what we've cleared. And then once we get back in here, you're gonna be able to tell what we haven't. So we've got some more work to do, definitely, hopefully tomorrow, so that they can get those sheds in here this week. Where we have not cleared is definitely more narrow. You can see where all the branches are hanging, you know, overhead. And then I'll turn you around. Well, there's a curve there. But you can definitely see where it's more wide open and where we took out branches that were hanging over a lot. Back down there. So here we are, definitely more covered in here. We've got to clear this out. So I don't know if you can see back behind me, but I talked about how it's been really wet because it's been rainy. And that's why the sheds haven't gotten in here. But even though it's been raining, we haven't got the sheds in. That seed that we put down has come out. It's starting to really come up. It's really starting to come up back there. You can see the nice green back there. That's going to be good pasture for Buttercup. And goats and sheep, and the chickens will enjoy it. Whatever else we put out here too. So this week we will have the shipping container come, which is where our hay will be stored, and which is where we will probably start the first, I guess, infrastructure, because off of this shipping container that holds our hay will be our tractor shed. And that is gonna go right here. We have a spot, you can see where it was leveled right over there. That's where the shipping container is gonna go. And it is at the back. If you kind of pay attention to the way we set this up, and we talked about it in some other videos, that is the back of the first acre. So then behind that is the second acre, and you can see some green popping up around if you look on the ground there, where we put seed down, and it's starting to pop up. Wow, over there, I'm shooting to the sun though. You can really see the green coming up really well over there. Let's walk over there and see. That is technically between, oh look, here's some right here. See if you can see it coming up. There it is.
It's coming up in the track.
I know, it's coming up in the tracks where the bulldozer went through. How nice it's coming up over here. And then this right here is, oh look, what are these, deer tracks?
I don't know, but I think these are peas coming up.
I think these are deer tracks. They had like that split hoof.
What you got? Yeah.
Aren't they deer? So this right here is where the back corner of the little shed will be, and so that actually ends up being between, which will be my garden, which, look at all that pretty grass coming up in my garden. That's going to be garden area there, and then back behind me, let me turn you around, back behind me here is going to be orchard, and then another pasture over there. Well, that's kind of it for today. You can see where we cleared out the trees. We've definitely got more work to do, but that's what happens when you start a homestead from scratch. You've got to work on it just little by little. We knew that we'd have some downtime between like our house selling and getting this land cleared and getting the pasture seeded and getting fence posts up and just getting things started. We can work on clearing out those limbs and stuff down the driveway before they get those sheds and shipping container in here this week. And there are going to be things like that that we can kind of like busy work pretty much, but we can get that stuff done while we're waiting on other things to happen. So there's always plenty to do around here. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. If you have ever started a homestead from scratch, if you have ever started land from scratch or pastures from scratch, leave us a comment below. Give us some tips. What are some things you planted in your pasture for fall? What are things, you know, as spring comes, we'll be putting in new things in the pasture for the animals then. So tell us some things that you plant then. We did a mix of, what we did? Peas, rye, annual ryegrass, winter rye. What else did we put out here? Clover, triticale. It's a whole bunch of stuff out here for fall. So leave us a comment below. Let us know, what do you put in your pastures? What's good for your animals? We're doing, you know, dairy, cows, the chickens, sheep, goats, ducks, all the fun things to come. So leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear from all of you. And again, thank you for watching us. We really do appreciate it when you give us a like. And if you hit the subscribe button and follow along with us, the sun is coming out right in my eyes. All right, we'll see you guys next time right here at Cram Farms.